Pathaan, pronounced Pan, is a 2023 Indian Hindi language action thriller film directed by Siddharth Anand and produced by Aditya Chopra under Yash Raj Films. The film stars Shah Rukh Khan in the titular role, alongside Deepika Padukone, John Abraham, Dimple Kapadia, and Ashutosh Rana. It is the fourth installment in the YRF spy universe and the first installment in the universe to establish crossovers between characters from other universe films. The film follows an exiled RA agent who works with an ISI agent to take down a former RA agent turned rogue, who plans to attack India with a deadly lab-generated virus. Principal photography commenced in November 2020 in Mumbai. The film was shot in various locations in India, Afghanistan, Spain, UAE, Turkey, Russia, Italy, and France. The film's soundtrack was composed by Vishal Shekhar, while Sanchit Balhara and Ankit Balhara composed the background score. The film was made on an estimated production budget of 250 Indian rupees crore, $30 million. 457. Pathaan was theatrically released in India on January 25, 2023, coinciding with the Republic Day weekend. The film received positive reviews from critics. 8-9 Pathaan grossed 1,050.50 Cr10 worldwide, becoming the 9th highest grossing Indian film of all time. 11-12 at the 69th Filmfare Awards, the film received 16 nominations, including Best Film, Best Director, and Best Actress, Padukone, and won Best Female Playback Singer, Shilpa Rao for the song Bisharam Rang. 13 A sequel is in development. Plot. This article's plot summary may be too long or excessively detailed. Please help improve it by removing unnecessary details and making it more concise. January 2024, learn how and when to remove this message. In 2019, the Indian government revokes Article 370 of the Indian Constitution, which grants special status for Jammu and Kashmir. The news impacts a cancer-ridden Pakistani army officer, General Kapadia, who decides to exact vengeance against India and signs a contract with a private terrorist organization called Outfit X. 2022, Pathaan, a RA agent, travels to Africa and captures arms dealer Raf. Back in India, upon inquisition by a junior, RA officer Nandini Gruel narrates Pathan's past after something they have been looking for is found. 2020, shortly after recovering from a mission in Myanmar, Pathaan and Nandini form a unit known as Joint Operations and Covert Research, JOCR, to recruit ex-agents and soldiers who were forced to retire, but want to continue serving their country. Outfit X's actual plan was to kidnap two scientists, Dr. Farooqi and Dr. Sohni, who were initially supposed to be part of the president's convoy. Jim, who leads Outfit X, attacks the scientists' convoy and Pathaan tries to stop him. A fight ensues and Jim manages to escape with Dr. Sohni. During a debrief back at agency headquarters, Luthra reveals to Pathaan and Nandini that Jim was a former agent and Kabir's former partner, who was awarded the Veer Puraskar posthumously. Meanwhile, Pathaan is made aware of a code word, Rock Beej. In the process, he learns that the dead people in Dubai were ex-agents and their money was transferred from the account of Rubina Mohsin, a Pakistani doctor in Spain. Pathaan travels to Spain and is captured by Jim's men, all former agents of their respective national intelligence agencies, where he also learns that Ravi is an ex-ISI agent, and Raf his henchman. When Jim leaves his hideout, Ravi attacks Jim's men and escapes with Pathaan. Following a nightmare about her childhood wherein her father, a doctor, was forcibly tortured to death by the ISI, Ravi reveals that Rock Beej is in Moscow, and they travel to steal it before Jim does. Almost on the verge of the mission being successful, Ravi betrays Pathaan and has him captured by the Russian police. It is revealed that Jim used Ravi to make Pathaan steal the Rock Beej for himself. After Nandini disclaims him, Pathaan is taken to prison by a train, but is saved by Tiger. 2022, Pathaan meets Nandini and reveals that Jim is purchasing 2 Sabre missiles, while Nandini reveals Ravi's location in Paris. Pathaan meets Ravi, who reveals that Rock Beej is code word to a mutated smallpox virus, which was forcibly developed by a captive Dr. Sohni under Jim's orders. They travel to Jim's lab in Siberia and manage to recover one orb containing the virus, while Jim escapes with the other orb. Luthra and Nandini reach Jim's lab to take the orb back to India in order to develop a vaccine. At the Indian Institute of Contagious Diseases, Dr. Farooqi opens up the orb to Nandini without apparently finding anything. Jim calls them and reveals that the orb has already spread the virus in the facility. Later, the facility is destroyed in a controlled blast. Jim provides an ultimatum to evacuate Indian soldiers out of Kashmir within 24 hours. Pathaan learns that the missile is situated in Afghanistan. After rescuing Rubai, they lure Jim's associates into a trap and attack Jim's base. Qadir is killed by Rubai after he activates the missile. Meanwhile, Rubai deactivates the missile, but finds that Rock Beej is not in the missile, but instead in a passenger-bound airplane, which is about to land in Delhi. Rubai informs Pathaan, who finds that Jim has the detonator. Luthra calls the air traffic control to prevent the plane from landing in Delhi. Crashing into a cabin after a long chase mid-air, Pathaan and Jim fight brutally. Enraged, Pathaan steals the detonator, deactivates Rock Beej, and kills Jim. Afterward, Pathaan is reinstated and made the head of JOCR. Cast: Shah Rukh Khan as Pathaan, a raw agent. Deepika Padukone as Dr. Rubina Rubai Mohsin, an ISI agent. Grace Girdhar as young Rubina. John Abraham as Jim, leader of Outfit X and a former raw agent. Dimple Kapadia as Dr. Nandini Gruel, head of the Joint Operations and Covert Research, JOCR. Ashutosh Rana as Colonel Sunil Luthra, a raw chief. Prakash Belvadi as Dr. Sohni. Pramyahangiani as Dr. Farooqi. Shaji Chaudhary as Rasa, member of JOCR. Ekta Kal as Shveta Bajaj, hacker and member of JOCR. Dignuta Hazarika as Joseph Matthews, sniper and member of JOCR. Virat Patel as Rishi Arya, intelligence analyst and member of JOCR. Akash Batija as Amol, member of JOCR. Rajith Kaul as Raf, Jim's henchman and a former GID agent. Manish Vadva as General Qadir. Rumi Khan as Jim's henchman. Mansi Taksak as Jim's wife. Ashutosh Singh as Rubai's father. Amanpreet Hundal as Rubai's mother. Keith Sequeira as Captain Murrah. Rakesh Katrai as ATC supervisor. Mustafa Aksari as Fayyad, an African arms dealer. Jeffrey Adams Goldberg as Anton. Rachel Ann Mullins as Alice. Nikut Khan as Saba, Pathan's foster mother. Tino Mung as pilot. Cameo appearance: Salman Khan as Avinash Tiger Singh Rathore. Production, Development, Yash Raj Films. Shah Rukh Khan, Deepika Padukone, and John Abraham officially announced Pathaan on March 2, 2022 on their social media accounts, revealing the release date with a first-look teaser. 14 It was previously teased by other cast and crew members, including Salman Khan and singer-songwriter Vishal Dadlani, on various occasions before. Dadlani announced the film on Twitter, stating, "No number from the past matters, no number in the future is too big. The whole world is waiting for Shah Rukh, more importantly, we're all working on a kick-ass film with great songs." 15. This film is YRF's first Dolby Cinema project. 16. Casting: Shanu Sharma was the casting director. Khan was cast in the film in September 2020. 17. Padukone joined production that November 18 while Abraham rounded out the main cast in June 2021, joining filming in Mumbai. 19-20 Dimple Kapadia was cast in December 2020. 21-22 Salman Khan was confirmed to make a cameo appearance in November 2020, reprising his role as Avinash Singh Rathore from the Tiger franchise. 23-24 Filming: Principal photography of the film began on November 17, 2020 in Mumbai. 25-26 In January 2021, filming moved to Dubai. Some of the major action sequences including a long chase sequence were shot in the same schedule. 27-28 On 12 April 2021-29 the crew took a 2-day break. However, following the reports of some crew members of the film tested positive for COVID-19 and subsequent lockdown in Maharashtra, further schedules of the film were postponed. 30-31 The filming resumed on June 25 at Yash Raj Studios in Mumbai. 32 Later in July, another schedule of the film began. 33 Padukone began filming in this schedule. 34 A song was scheduled to be shot from October 7 in Mallorca and Cadiz. 35-36 but the schedule was postponed. 37 In February 2022, production moved to Spain to shoot action sequences including Khan, Padukone, and Abraham. 38 Filming then took place in Mallorca and Cadiz. 39 The Spain schedule was completed in March 2022, with the Mumbai schedule completed in Yash Raj Studios as the film wrapped. In October 2022, reshoots and additional scenes were completed. The film was shot in multiple locations across India, Afghanistan, Spain, United Arab Emirates, Turkey, Russia, Italy, and France. 40-41 It was the first Indian film to be shot in Siberia's Lake Baikal. 42 Music. Main article, Pathaan, Soundtrack. The soundtrack album for Pathaan featured 4 tracks, 2 songs, Bisharam Rang and Yahum Jo Pathaan, composed by Vishal, Shekhar and written by Kumar, and 2 instrumental themes from the original score written and composed by Sanchit and Ankit Balhara, Jim's theme and Pathan's theme. Apart from its original, the soundtrack album was released in Tamil and Telugu. 43 Controversy. See also, Hindutva boycott of Hindi films. Right-wing Hindutva groups alleged that the song Bisharam Rang promotes obscenity and that it disrespects the saffron color as Padukone features in a saffron bikini in the song. 44 Madhya Pradesh Home Minister Narottam Mishra called the song objectionable and warned that his government may consider banning the film if costumes in the song are not corrected. 45 Khan's effigies and posters were burnt in various cities of Madhya Pradesh as a symbol of protest against the film. 46 TV actor Mukesh Khanna questioned the censor board for passing the song despite obscenity. 47 The News Minute termed the entire controversy as shameless misreading for jingoism and stated that there were 5 different costumes worn by Padukone in the song and the boycotters are criticizing this particular scene which features merely for 20 seconds as it suits their agenda. 48 A Muslim organization also objected to the film's name as it allegedly insulted sentiments of the Pathaan clan. 49 On December 29, 2022, the Central Board of Film Certification asked the filmmakers to make some changes in the film, including in its songs citing culture and faith. 50 The film went through some minor changes though the saffron dress scene in the song Bisharam Rang was reportedly retained. 51 Pathaan was later granted a certificate by the Central Board. 52 On January 4, 2023, members of Bajrang Dal tore down the posters of the film at an Ahmedabad mall. They also warned them to not release the film in theaters. 53 Gujarat Multiplex Association wrote a letter to Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel and Home Minister Harsh Sanghvi on the threats received by the theatre owners in Gujarat from various groups. Sanghvi assured protection to multiplexes on the release of the film and instructed police chiefs of cities and districts to provide protection to the theatres. 54 On January 17, 2023, during the BJP National Executive Meeting in New Delhi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi told his party workers and leaders to refrain from making unnecessary remarks on films. 55-56 Despite this, Bajrang Dal activists tore down posters of the film and set them on fire at a cinema hall which was about to screen the movie in Guwahati. Assam's Chief Minister, Himanta Biswa Sarma, assured Shah Rukh Khan that his government would maintain the law and order in the state. 57 Marketing and release. The release date of Pathaan was revealed on March 2, 2022 through an announcement teaser. 58. A first-look motion poster was revealed on June 25, 2022. 59. The teaser of the film was released on November 2, 2022, coinciding with Shah Rukh Khan's 57th birthday. 60. The official trailer was released on January 10, 2023. 61. The film's trailer was also showcased on Burj Khalifa on January 14, 2023. 62. Against norm, pre-release publicity was limited with no media interactions or public events. 63. Theatrical. Pathaan was theatrically released, in standard, IMAX and 4DX versions, in India on January 25, 2023, coinciding with Indian Republic Day weekend along with dubbed versions in Tamil and Telugu. 64. Pathaan was the first Indian film to release in the novelized theatre format. 65. The film was theatrically released in Bangladesh on May 12, 2023 and thus became the first Hindi film to be released in the country. 66. The film was released in Russia on July 13, 2023. 67. The film was also released in Japan on September 1, 2023. 68. Home media. The digital streaming rights of Pathaan were sold to Amazon Prime Video for 100 Indian rupees crore, $12 million. 69. On the platform, the film's extended version was premiered on March 22, 2023 in Hindi, Tamil and Telugu. 70-71. Reception. Box office. Pathaan broke several box office opening records for a Hindi film. 72-73 globally, it became the first Hindi film to gross 100 Indian rupees crore, $12 million on its first day. 74. It earned 106 Indian rupees crore, $13 million worldwide on its opening day, with 70 Indian rupees crore, $8.3 million from India and 36.69 Indian rupees crore, $4.3 million from overseas. Pathaan also became the highest opener in the domestic Hindi market, collecting 55 Indian rupees crore, $6.5 million net in Hindi, breaking the record of KGF Chapter 2 and collected 57 Indian rupees crore, $6.7 million in terms of all India net collection across all languages, which is also the highest for a Hindi film. 75. Worldwide, the film crossed the 200 Indian rupees crore, $24 million mark in the first 2 days, the 300 Indian rupees crore, $35 million mark in the first 3 days, and the 400 Indian rupees crore, $47 million mark in its first 4 days, becoming the fastest Hindi film to do all. 76, 77, 78, 79 in India too, it became the fastest Hindi film to collect 200 Indian rupees crore, $24 million and 300 Indian rupees crore, $35 million, which it did within 4 and 7 days, respectively. 80. It broke these records previously held by the Hindi version of the Kannada film KGF, Chapter 2, 2022. 81. By the second weekend, it became the first original Hindi film to net over 400 Indian rupees crore, $47 million, domestically, overtaking Dangal, 2016. 82. Outside India, Pathaan's opening weekend overseas gross totaled $25.5 million in its 5-day extended weekend. 72-83 IMAX grosses accounted for $2.5 million, the highest for an Indian film. 83 in North America and Canada, it earned $6.88 million in its opening weekend from 695 theaters, finishing third, for a total of $9.48 million, a record for a Hindi film. 72-84-85 in the United Kingdom and Ireland box office, it recorded the highest single-day gross for an Indian film with £319,348. 86 over the weekend, it earned £1.4 million, finishing second after Avatar, The Way of Water, for a total of £2 million. 87 It set further Hindi film opening weekend records in UAE, Malaysia, Singapore, and Saudi Arabia, and Indian film opening weekend records in Australia, New Zealand, and Germany. 72 With a $582,000 gross in Germany, it became the highest grossing Hindi film in the market in its opening weekend itself. 72 Box Office India reported that by grossing around $31 million in its first 8 days, it became the highest grossing Hindi film in overseas, excluding China, where it did not release. 88-89 By the second weekend, Pathaan emerged as the highest grossing Hindi film in the US, earning over $13.4 million, overtaking Dangal, and in the UK, it became the first Indian film to earn over £3 million, grossing $4.15 million. 80-90 It also became the highest grossing Indian film in UAE, Australia, and New Zealand. 90 Pathaan emerged as the first Hindi film to gross over $100 million without a China release. 90 On its fourth Wednesday, Pathaan became the first Hindi film to earn 500 Indian rupees crore, $59 million net in India. 91 On the 27th day of its release, Pathaan became the fifth Indian film to gross 1,000 Indian rupees crore worldwide and only the second Hindi film to do so. 10 On the 37th day of its release, it crossed Bahubali 2, the conclusion to become the highest grossing Hindi film in India. 92 Pathaan also creates record collection in South Indian market to gross total 135.5 Indian rupees crore, $16 million, become first Hindi film to achieve 100 crore market South market, which later broken by Khan's own film Jawan. 93 Pathaan managed to sold 35 million tickets, which is one of the highest in the history of Indian cinema. 94 Box Office India declared the film as the 25th all-time blockbuster from the Hindi film industry. 95 As of April 6, 2023, the film has grossed 654.28 Indian rupees crore, $77 million in India and 396.02 Indian rupees crore, $47 million overseas for a worldwide gross collection of 1,050.30 Indian rupees crore, $120 million. 10 This made it the fifth highest grossing Hindi film, 9th highest grossing Indian film, the 13th highest grossing film in the domestic market and the second highest grossing of Khan's career. 96 Critical response. Abraham, Padukone, and Khan, L.R., at an event celebrating Pathaan's box office success. Pathaan received generally positive reviews from critics. 97 On the review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, the film has an approval rating of 82%, with an average score of 6.9/10, based on reviews from 34 critics. The site's critical consensus reads, "A slightly slapdash but still intoxicating blend of occasionally disparate ingredients, Pathaan offers over-the-top action thrills with Bollywood bells and whistles." 98 Metacritic, which uses a weighted average, assigned the film a score of 47 out of 100, based on 7 critics, indicating mixed or average reviews. 99 India. Tarun Ashutosh of Bollywood Hungama rated the film 4.5 out of 5 stars and termed the film a complete entertainer replete with action, emotions, patriotism, humor, thrill, and of course, the star power of Shah Rukh Khan. 100 Sukanya Verma of Rediff gave the film a rating of 4 out of 5 stars and wrote, "Shah Rukh Khan's weathered intensity, grisly charisma, and trademark wit lends Pathaan's all-out, devil-may-care antics a sense of purpose that evades mindless acts of mayhem." 101 Div Sharma of Filmfare rated the film 4 out of 5 stars and called it a visual spectacle while also opining that the action choreography was truly out of this world. 102 Saibal Chatterjee of NDTV rated the film 3.5 out of 5 and said, "Pathaan swings and strikes with all the style and aplomb in the world. It will be a hard act to follow." 103 Renuka Vyavahair of the Times of India rated the film 3.5 out of 5 stars and wrote, Pathaan has all the ingredients of a masala potboiler slow-mo entries, iconic battle of good versus bad, and most importantly a sexy smoldering Shah Rukh Khan, who can fight the good fight on and off the screen. 104 Tanisha Bugji of the Quint gave the film a rating of 3.5 out of 5 and wrote, if Hrithik Roshan and Tiger Shroff's showdown in war kept you on the edge of your seats, Shah Rukh and John's fist fights and blows are nothing short of whistle-worthy. 105 Abhimanyu Mathur of DNA India rated the film 3.5 out of 5 stars and praised the performances and score but termed some of the action scenes as over-the-top and unbelievable. 106 Radhika Handu of Z News rated the film 3.5 out of 5 stars and mentioned, there is not even a single dull moment in this YRF actioner. The action sequences between SRK and John are over the top yet mind-numbing. 107. Tushar Joshi of India Today rated the film 3.5 out of 5 and stated, Shah Rukh is the heart of Pathaan. 108 Pooja Bhairaya Jaiswal of the Week rated the film 3.5 out of 5 stars and wrote, Pathaan is a dishoom joyride between Khan and his perfectly beefed up antagonist Abraham. The intention is not to let the narrative drive the story forward, but to let the larger-than-life magic of its lead superstars cast its spell. 109 Shubhra Gupta of the Indian Express rated the film 3 out of 5 stars and opined that it has finally cracked the requirements of an action movie, non-stop action, leavened by glamorous leads, topped by the guy who can save the world, a high-octane set piece and an emo line at a time. 110. Anna Vedikat of First Post rated the film 2.5 out of 5 and wrote, Pathaan is so much fun when it's being fun, especially with the smashing Salman Khan cameo, that it is tempting to overlook its play-it-safe politics. 111 Sage Mohan of Onmanorama stated that Siddharth Anand's Pathaan lays out a perfect red carpet entry for Shah Rukh Khan into the YRF spy universe with its right formula of high-octane death and logic-defying action sequences seasoned with Deshbhakti, patriotism, and Qurbani, sacrifice. 112. Monica Raval Kukarja of Hindustan Times stated, Pathaan is your true blue commercial, masala entertainer that's not trying to send across any message or be a social commentary on the current state of affairs in the country. It's fun, non-fussy and fantastic at the same time. 113 Nandini Ramnath of Scroll.in wrote, the film's greatest blaster is its hero itself, parlaying his well-oiled impishness, time-tested charm, and mesmeric screen presence for a cheesy but also entertaining save-the-nation exercise. 114. International. Kath Clark of The Guardian rated the film 3 out of 5 stars and wrote, this enjoyable high-octane action spy movie from India is possibly the most fun you can currently have at the cinema. Still, the cheers kept coming, the loudest hoop of all when Salman Khan made an entrance as Tiger, a hero from an earlier movie in the series. 115 Conversely, Simon Abrams of The Wrap dismissed it as an amateurish Indian super spy thriller that's never as well executed as it is conceptually goofy and politically dubious. 116. Owen Gleiberman of Variety was similarly not impressed, terming the film a sprawling, mountainous tangle of pulp that stacks one genre on top of the next with an arbitrary verve, but picked up the iconic quality of its stars Khan and Abraham for praise. 117 Tymon Singh of Empire summarized, Pathaan delivers everything that an Indian blockbuster should, a guaranteed box office draw with Khan, exotic locales, crowd-pleasing cameos, stunning dance numbers and gravity-defying stunts that make the Fast and Furious franchise look restrained. Shah Rukh Khan, pronounced XXA with diaresis N, born as Shah Rukh Khan on November 2, 1965, popularly known by the initials SRK, is an Indian actor and film producer renowned for his work in Hindi cinema. Referred to in the media as the Badshah of Bollywood and King Khan Kamabi, he has appeared in more than 100 films and earned numerous accolades, including a National Film Award and 15 Filmfare Awards. 3-4 He has been awarded the Padma Shri by the Government of India, as well as the Order of Arts and Letters and Legion of Honor by the Government of France. Khan has a significant following in Asia and among the Indian diaspora worldwide. In terms of audience size and income, several media outlets have described him as one of the most successful film stars in the world. See many of his films thematis Indian national identity and connections with diaspora communities, or gender, racial, social and religious differences and grievances. Khan began his career with appearances in several television series in the late 1980s and made his Hindi film debut in 1992 with the musical romance Deewana. He was initially recognized for playing villainous roles in the films Biyazaigar, 1993, and Dar, 1993. Khan established himself by starring in a series of top-grossing romantic films, including Dilwal Dulhania Le Jayenge, 1995, Dil to Pagal Hai, 1997, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, 1998, Mohabbatain, 2000, Kab Hai Kushi Kab Hai Gum, 2001, Kal Ho Na Ho, 2003, Veer Zara, 2004, and Kab Hai Alvidan Na Kena, 2006. He earned critical acclaim for his portrayal of an alcoholic in the period romantic drama Devdas, 2002, a NASA scientist in the social drama Swads, 2004, a hockey coach in the sports drama Chukta, India, 2007, and a man with Asperger syndrome in the drama My Name is Khan, 2010. Further commercial successes came with the romances Om Shanti Om, 2007, and Rav Ne Bana Dijoti, 2008, and with his expansion to comedies in Chennai Express, 2013, and Happy New Year, 2014. Following a brief setback and hiatus, Khan made a career comeback with the 2023 action thrillers Pathaan and Jawan, both of which rank among the highest-grossing Indian films. For Jawan, he received the National Film Award for Best Actor in a Leading Role. As of 2015, Khan is co-chairman of the motion picture production company Red Chillies Entertainment and its subsidiaries and is the co-owner of the Indian Premier League cricket team Kolkata Knight Riders and the Caribbean Premier League team Trinbago Knight Riders. He is a frequent television presenter and stage show performer. Khan's philanthropic endeavors have provided healthcare and disaster relief, and he was honored with UNESCO's Pyramid Khan Marni Award in 2011 for his support of children's education and the World Economic Forum's Crystal Award in 2018 for advocating for women's and children's rights in India. He regularly features in listings of the most influential people in Indian culture, and in 2008, Newsweek named him one of their 50 most powerful people in the world. In 2022, Khan was voted one of the 50 greatest actors of all time in a readers' poll by Empire, and in 2023, Time named him as one of the most influential people in the world. 5. Early life and family. Parents. Khan's father, Mir Taj Mohammad Khan, was an Indian independence activist from Peshawar who campaigned alongside the Khudai-Khidmat Gar, a non-violent resistance movement led by Abdul Ghaffar Khan that sought a united and independent India. 6-7 Mir was a follower of Abdul Ghaffar Khan 8 and affiliated with the Indian National Congress. 9 He was also the cousin of the Major General in the Indian National Army Shah Nawaz Khan. D. According to Khan, his paternal grandfather, Mir Jan Muhammad Khan, was an ethnic Pashtun, Pathaan, from Afghanistan. 12-9-13 However, his paternal cousins in Peshawar later clarified that the family speaks Hindko, a language related to Punjabi that Khan can understand and speak even if not fluently. 14 And is originally from Kashmir, from where they settled in Peshawar centuries back, thus contradicting the claim that his grandfather was a Pashtun from Afghanistan. 9 As of 2010, Khan's paternal family was still living in the Shah Wali Khatal area of Peshawar's Kisakwani Bazaar. 9. In 1946, Mir moved to Delhi to study law at Delhi University. 15 With the partition of India in 1947, he was forced to stay in Delhi and did not return to Peshawar until many years later. 16 Khan's mother, Latif Fatima, a magistrate, was the daughter of a senior government engineer. 17d18 His parents were married in 1959. 19. Early life. Khan was born as Shah Rukh Khan on November 2, 1965 into a Muslim family in New Delhi. 20. He spent the first 5 years of his life in Mangalore, where his maternal grandfather, Iftikhar Ahmed, served as chief engineer of the port in the 1960s. 21-22 Khan has described himself on Twitter as half Hyderabadi, mother, half Pathaan, father, and some Kashmiri, grandmother. 24. Khan grew up in the Rajendra Nagar neighborhood of New Delhi. 25. His father had several business ventures including a restaurant, and the family lived a middle-class life in rented apartments. 26. Khan attended St. Columba's School in central Delhi where he excelled in his studies and in sports such as hockey and football. 27. And received the school's highest award, the Sword of Honor. 26. Initially Khan aspired to pursue a career in sports, however a shoulder injury in his early years meant that he could no longer play. 28. Instead, in his youth, he acted in stage plays and received praise for his imitations of Bollywood actors, of which his favorites were Dilip Kumar, Amitabh Bachchan, and Mumtaz. 29. One of his childhood friends and acting partners was Amrita Singh, who became a Bollywood actress. 30. Khan enrolled at University of Delhi's Hansaraj College, 1985-88, to earn his bachelor's degree in economics, but spent much of his time at Delhi's Theatre Action Group, TAG, 31 where he studied acting under the mentorship of theatre director Barry John. 32-33 After graduating from Hansaraj, he cleared the entrance exam for the Indian Institute of Technology, IIT, as his mother insisted that he attempt an engineering exam. 34-35 Khan then began studying for a master's degree in mass communication at Jamia Millia Islamia, but left to pursue his acting career. 36-37 At Jamia, future filmmaker Kabir Khan was his junior, and he would use Shah Rukh as notes for study. 38 He also attended the National School of Drama in Delhi during his early career in Bollywood. 39. His father died of cancer in 1981 and his mother died in 1991 from complications of diabetes. 42 After the death of their parents, his older sister, Shahnaz Lala Rukh, born 1960, 43 fell into a depressed state and Khan took on the responsibility of caring for her. 40-44 Shahnaz continues to live with her brother and his family in their Mumbai mansion. 45. Acting career. See also, Shah Rukh Khan filmography. 1988 to 1992, television and film debut. Khan's first starring role was in Lek Tandon's television series Dil Dariya, which began shooting in 1988, but production delays led to the Rajkumar Kapoor-directed 1989 series Fauji becoming his television debut instead. 46 In the series, which depicted a realistic look at the training of army cadets, he played the leading role of Abhimanyu Rai. 47-48 This led to further appearances in Aziz Mirza's television series Circus, 1989-90, and Mani Kaul's mini-series Idiot, 1992. 49 Khan also played minor parts in the serials Umeed, 1989, and Waggle Ki Duniya, 1988-90, 49 and in the English-language television film In Which Annie Gives It Those Ones, 1989. 50 His appearances in these serials led critics to compare his look and acting style with those of the film actor Dilip Kumar. 51 But Khan was not interested in film acting at the time, thinking that he was not good enough. 49-52 Khan changed his decision to act in films in April 1991. 53 Citing it as a way to escape the grief of his mother's death. 54 He moved from Delhi to Mumbai to pursue a full-time career in Bollywood and was quickly signed to 4 films. 53 His first offer was for Hema Malini's directorial debut Dil Ashna Hai. 39-47 And by June, he had started his first shoot. 55 His film debut was in Deewana, which was released in June 1992. 56 In it he starred alongside Divya Bharti as the second male lead behind Rishi Kapoor. Deewana became a box office hit and launched Khan's Bollywood career. 57 He earned the Filmfare Best Male Debut Award for his performance. 58 Also released in 1992 were Khan's first films as the male lead, Chamatkar, Dil Ashna Hai, and the comedy Rayu Ban Gaya Gentleman, which was his first of many collaborations with the actress Juhi Chawla. 59 His initial film roles saw him play characters who displayed energy and enthusiasm. According to Arnab Ray of Daily News and Analysis, Khan brought a new kind of acting as he was sliding downstairs on a slab of ice, cartwheeling, somersaulting, lips trembling, eyes trembling, bringing to the screen the kind of physical energy, visceral, intense, maniacal one moment and cloyingly boyish the next. 60. 1993 to 1994, Negative Characters. Among his 1993 releases, Khan garnered the most appreciation for portraying villainous roles in two box office hits, a murderer in Bazigar, and an obsessive lover in Dar. 61 The former, in which Khan played an ambiguous avenger who murders his girlfriend, shocked Indian audiences with an unexpected violation of the standard Bollywood formula. 62 In the Cambridge Companion to Modern Indian Culture, Sonal Kolar called the character the consummate anti-hero. 63 His performance in Bazigar, which would be his first of many appearances with actress Kajol, won Khan his first Filmfare Award for Best Actor. 64 In 2003, the Encyclopedia of Hindi Cinemas stated that Khan defied the image of the conventional hero in both these films and created his own version of the revisionist hero. 64 Dar marked the first of Khan's many collaborations with filmmaker Yash Chopra and his company Yash Raj Films. Khan's stammering and the use of the phrase "I love you, Karan" were popular with audiences. 65 Malinai Manath of the Indian Express argued that he walks away with the acting honours in yet another negative role. 66 For Dar he received a nomination for the Filmfare Award for Best Performance in a Negative Role, also known as the Best Villain Award, but lost to Paresh Rawal for Sir. 67 Also in 1993, Khan performed a nude scene with Deepa Sahi in Maya Mem Saab, although parts of it were censored by the Central Board of Film Certification. 68 The ensuing controversy prompted him to eschew such scenes in future roles. 69 In 1994, Khan played a love-struck musician in Kundan Shah's comedy drama film Kab Hai Han Kab Hai Na opposite Deepak Tijori and Suchitra Krishnamurthy, which he later professed was his favorite role. His performance earned him a Filmfare Critics Award for Best Performance, and in a retrospective review from 2004, Sukanya Verma of Reddit.com referred to it as Khan's best performance, calling him spontaneous, vulnerable, boyish, mischievous, and acting straight from the heart. 70 Also in 1994, Khan won the Filmfare Award for Best Performance in a Negative Role for his role as an obsessive lover in Anjam, co-starring Madhuri Dixit. 64 At the time, playing antagonistic roles was considered risky to a leading man's career in mainstream Hindi cinema. Arnab Ray subsequently credited Khan for taking insane risks and pushing the envelope by choosing to play such characters, through which he established his career. 60 The director Mukul S. Anand called him the new face of the industry at the time. 54. 1995 to 1998, Romantic Roles. Shah Rukh Khan hugs Kajol. With co-star Kajol in 2014 celebrating 1000 weeks continuous showing of their film Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. Khan starred in 7 films in 1995, the first of which was Rakesh Roshan's melodramatic thriller Karan Arjun. Co-starring Salman Khan and Kajol, it became the second highest grossing film of the year in India. 71 His most significant release that year was Aditya Chopra's directorial debut, the romance Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge, in which he played a young non-resident Indian, NRI, who falls in love with Kajol's character during a trip across Europe. Khan was initially reticent to portray the role of a lover, but this film is credited with establishing him as a romantic hero. 72 Lauded by both critics and the public, it became the year's highest-grossing production in India and abroad and was declared an all-time blockbuster by Box Office India 71-73 with an estimated lifetime gross of 2 billion Indian rupees, $61.68 million worldwide. 74-75 It is the longest-running film in the history of Indian cinema. It is still showing at the Maratha Mandir Theatre in Mumbai after more than 1,000 weeks as of early 2015. 76-77 The film won 10 Filmfare Awards, including the second of Khan's Best Actor Awards. 64 The director and critic Raja Sen said, "Khan gives a fabulous performance, redefining the lover for the 1990s with great panache. He's cool and flippant, but sincere enough to appeal to the audience. The performance itself is, like the best in the business, played well enough to come across as effortless, as non-acting." 78. In 1996, all four of Khan's releases failed critically and commercially. 79 But the following year, his starring role opposite Aditya Pancholi and Juhi Chawla in Aziz Mirza's romantic comedy Yes Boss earned him accolades that included a Filmfare Best Actor nomination. 67 Later in 1997, he starred in Subhash Ghai's diasporic-themed social drama Parts 80 portraying Arjun, a musician facing a moral dilemma. India Today cites it as one of the first major Bollywood pictures to succeed in the United States. 81 Khan's final release of 1997 was the second collaboration with Yash Chopra in the popular musical romance Dil to Pagal Hai. He portrayed Rahul, a stage director caught in a love triangle between Madhuri Dixit and Karisma Kapoor. The film and his performance met with critical praise, winning Khan his third Best Actor award at Filmfare. 64. Khan performed the lead role in 3 films and made one special appearance in 1998. In his first release of the year, he played a double role opposite Juhi Chawla and Sonali Bendre in Mahesh Bhatt's action comedy Duplicate, the first of his many collaborations with Yash Johar's production company Dharma Productions. The film was not well received. 82 But India Today lauded Khan for his energetic performance. 83 The same year, Khan won critical praise for his performance as an All India radio correspondent who develops an infatuation for a mysterious terrorist, Manisha Koirala, in Dil Se 84 the third installment of Mani Ratnam's trilogy of terror films. 85-86 In his final release of the year, he portrayed a college student in Karan Johar's romance Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, in which he was involved in a love triangle along with Kajol and Rani Mukherjee. The writer Anjana Modi Harchandra has referred to the picture as the blockbuster of the 1990s, a potpourri of romance, comedy, and entertainment. 87. Khan won the Best Actor award at the Filmfare Awards ceremony for the second consecutive year. 64 Although he and several critics believed his performance to have been overshadowed by that of Kajol. 88. The roles in this phase of his career, and the series of romantic comedies and family dramas that followed, earned Khan widespread adulation from audiences, particularly teenagers. 89 And according to the author Anupma Chopra, established him as an icon of romance in India. 1991 He continued to have frequent professional associations with Yash Chopra, Aditya Chopra, and Karan Johar, who molded his image and made him into a superstar. 92 Khan became a romantic leading man without ever actually kissing any of his co-stars. 90 Although he broke this rule in 2012, after strong urging by Yash Chopra. 93. 1999 to 2003, career fluctuations. Khan in 2000. Khan's only release in 1999 was Badshah, in which he starred opposite Twinkle Khanna. Although the film underperformed at the box office. 94 It earned him a Filmfare Award nomination for Best Performance in a Comic Role. 67 Khan became a producer in 1999 in a collaboration with the actress Juhi Chawla and the director Aziz Mirza for a production company called Dreams Unlimited. 95 The company's first production, Fir Bhi Dil Hai Hindustani, 2000, starring Khan and Chawla, was a commercial failure. 96 It was released 1 week after Kaho Na Pyar Hai, starring Hrithik Roshan, then a newcomer, who critics believed overshadowed Khan. 97 Svapna of Rediff.com spoke of Khan's predictable mannerisms, saying frankly, it's high time he innovated his act a little. 98. Khan did a supporting role in Kamal Hassan's Hey Ram, 2000, which was made simultaneously in Tamil and Hindi. He thereby made his Tamil debut by playing the role of an archaeologist named Amjad Khan. 99 He performed free of charge as he wanted to work with Hassan. 101 on Khan's performance, T. Krithika Reddy of The Hindu wrote, Shah Rukh Khan, as usual comes up with an impeccable performance. 99. In 2001, Dreams Unlimited attempted a comeback with Khan portraying the title role in Santosh Sivan's historical epic Ashoka, a partly fictionalized account of the life of Emperor Ashoka. The film was screened at the Venice Film Festival and the 2001 Toronto International Film Festival to a positive response 102, but it performed poorly at Indian box offices. 103 As losses continued to mount for the production company 97 Khan was forced to close SRKworld.com, a company that he had started along with Dreams Unlimited. 104 In December 2001, Khan suffered a spinal injury while performing an action sequence for a special appearance in Krishna Vamsi's Shakti, The Power. 105 He was subsequently diagnosed with a prolapsed disc, and attempted multiple alternative therapies. None of these provided a permanent solution to the injury, which caused him severe pain while shooting several of his films. 106 By the beginning of 2003, his condition had worsened to the point that he had to undergo anterior cervical discectomy and fusion surgery at Wellington Hospital, London. 107 108 109 Khan resumed shooting in June 2003, but he reduced his workload and the number of film roles he accepted annually. 106. Shah Rukh Khan views a book with Aishwarya Rai in 2002. With co-star Aishwarya Rai at the home video launch of their film Devdas, 2002. Successes during this time included Aditya Chopda's Mohabbatein, 2000, and Karan Johar's family drama Kab Hai Kushi Kab Hai Gum, 2001, 96 110 which Khan cites as a turning point in his career. 111 Both films co-starred Amitabh Bachchan as an authoritarian figure, and presented ideological struggles between the two men. 112 113 Khan's performances in the films were met with wide public appreciation, and he was awarded his second Filmfare Critics Award for Best Actor for Mohabbatein. 67 114 Kab Hai Kushi Kab Hai Gum remained the top-grossing Indian production of all time in the overseas market for the next 5 years. 115. In 2002, Khan played the title role as a rebellious alcoholic opposite Aishwarya Rai and Madhuri Dixit in Sanjay Leela Bhansali's period romance Devdas. At a cost of over 500 million Indian rupees, $10.29 million US, it was the most expensive Bollywood film ever made at the time 116 and became a box office success, earning approximately 1.68 billion Indian rupees, $35 million, worldwide. 117 The film earned numerous accolades including 10 Filmfare Awards, with Best Actor for Khan 58 and a BAFTA Award for Best Film Not in the English Language. 118 Khan next starred in Kal Ho Na Ho, 2003, a comedy drama written by Karan Johar and set in New York City, which became the second highest grossing film domestically and the top grossing Bollywood film in external markets that year. 110 119 Co-starring with Jaya Bachchan, Saif Ali Khan, and Priyati Zinta, Khan received critical praise for his portrayal of Aman Mathur, a man with a fatal heart disease, with critics praising his emotional impact upon audiences. 120 Conflict broke out between Khan and the other partners of Dreams Unlimited over the failure to cast Juhi Chawla in their 2003 production of Aziz Mirza's Chalt Chalt, and they parted ways, despite the film's success. 121. 2004 to 2009, comeback. 2004 was a critically and commercially successful year for Khan. He transformed Dreams Unlimited into Red Chillies Entertainment, adding his wife Gauri as a producer. 122 In the company's first production, he starred in Farah Khan's directorial debut, the Masala film Main Hoon Na. A fictionalist account of India-Pakistan relations, it was viewed by some commentators as a conscious effort to move away from the stereotypical portrayal of Pakistan as the constant villain. 123 Khan then played an Indian Air Force pilot who falls in love with a Pakistani woman, Priyati Zinta, in Yash Chopra's romance film Veer Zara, which was screened at the 55th Berlin Film Festival to critical praise. 124 It was the highest earning film of 2004 in India, with a worldwide gross of over 940 million Indian rupees, $20.74 million US, and Main Hoon Na was the second highest earner with 680 million Indian rupees, $15.01 million US. 115-125. Shah Rukh Khan standing beside Priyanka Chopra at film premiere. With Priyanka Chopra at the premiere for Dawn in 2006. In his final release of 2004, Khan starred as a NASA scientist who patriotically returns to India to rekindle his roots in Ashutosh Govarikar's social drama Swads, meaning Homeland, which became the first Indian picture to be shot inside the NASA Research Center at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. 126 Film scholar Stephen Teo refers to the picture as an example of Bollywoodist realism, displaying a transcendence in conventional narrative and audience expectation in Hindi cinema. 127 In December 2013, The Times of India reported that Khan found filming the picture such an emotionally overwhelming and life-changing experience that he had still not viewed the film. 128 Derek Ellie of Variety found Khan's performance unsettling as a self-satisfied expatriate determined to bring Western values to poor Indian peasants. 129 But several film critics, including Jitesh Pillai, believed it to have been his finest acting to date. 131 He was nominated for the Filmfare Best Actor Award for all three of his 2004 releases and eventually won the award for Swads. 5867 Filmfare later included his performance in the 2010 issue of Bollywood's Top 80 Iconic Performances. 132. In 2005, Khan starred in Amol Palekar's fantasy drama, Pahali. The film was India's submission for the Best Foreign Language Film at the 79th Academy Awards. 133 He later collaborated with Karan Johar for the third time in the musical romantic drama Kab Hayal Vidhan Na Kehna, 2006, in which he played an unhappily married man who has an extramarital affair with a married woman. The film, which featured an ensemble cast including Amitabh Bachchan, Abhishek Bachchan, Rani Mukherjee, Priyati Zinta, and Kirokur, emerged as India's highest-grossing film in the overseas market, 110 earning more than 1.13 billion Indian rupees, $25.62 million US, worldwide. 115 Both his roles in Kab Hayal Vidhan Na Kehna and the action film Dawn, a remake of the 1978 film of the same name, earned Khan Best Actor nominations at the Filmfare Awards. 134 Despite his performance as the titular character in Dawn being negatively compared to that of Amitabh Bachchan in the original film. 135-136. Such great things have happened to such a normal guy like me. I am a nobody who shouldn't have been able to do all this, but I have done it. I tell everyone that there's this myth I work for. There is this myth called Shah Rukh Khan and I am his employee. I have to live up to that. I'll do it, I am an actor. But I can't start believing in this myth. Khan reflecting in 2007 on his position as the Hindi film industry's top star. 137. In 2007, Khan portrayed a disgraced hockey player who coached the Indian women's national hockey team to World Cup success in Yash Raj film's semi-fictional Chakta. India. Bayachand Patel notes that Khan, who had a background in the sport playing for his university's hockey team. 138 essentially portrayed himself as a cosmopolitan, liberal, Indian Muslim. 139 faring well in both India and abroad. 140 Khan garnered another Filmfare Award for Best Actor for his performance 58, which Rajiv Mazand of CNN-IBN considers to have been without any of his typical trappings, without any of his trademark quirks, portraying Kabir Khan like a real flesh and blood human being. 141 Filmfare included his performance in their 2010 issue of the Top 80 Iconic Performances. 142 In the same year, Khan starred alongside Arjun Rampal, Deepika Padukone, and Shreyas Tulpadaya in Farah Khan's reincarnation melodrama Om Shanti Om, portraying a 1970s junior artiste who is reborn as a 2000s-era superstar. The film became the highest-grossing Indian motion picture of 2007, both domestically and abroad. 143 Om Shanti Om earned Khan his second nomination of the year for Best Actor at Filmfare. 144 Khalid Mohammed from Hindustan Times wrote, "The enterprise belongs to Shah Rukh Khan, who tackles comedy, high drama, and action with his signature style, spontaneous and intuitively intelligent." 145. Khan collaborated for the third time with Aditya Chopra on the romantic comedy Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi, 2008, opposite debutante Anushka Sharma. He played Surinder Sahni, a shy man with low self-esteem, whose love for his young arranged wife, Sharma, causes him to transform himself into Raj, a boisterous alter ego. Rachel Saltz of the New York Times believed the dual role to have been tailor-made for Khan, allowing him to display his talents. 146 Although Deep Contractor from Epilogue thought Khan displayed greater strength in the role of Surinder and weakness in the role of monologue-prone Raj. 147 In December 2008, Khan suffered a shoulder injury while filming a small role in Mudassir Aziz's Dulha Mil Gaya. He underwent extensive physiotherapy sessions at the time, but the pain left him almost immobile and he had arthroscopic surgery in February 2009. 149 He performed a special appearance in the 2009 film Billu, playing Bollywood superstar Sahir Khan, a fictionalist version of himself, wherein he performed musical item numbers with actresses Kareena Kapoor, Priyanka Chopra, and Deepika Padukone. 150 As head of the film's production company, Red Chillies, Khan made the call to change the title of the film from Billu Barber to Billu after hairdressers across the country complained that the word barber was derogatory. The company covered up the offending word on billboards that had already been installed with the original title. 151. 2010 to 2014, expansion to action and comedy. Shah Rukh Khan with Kajol and Karan Johar. With director Karan Johar and co-star Kajol at an event for My Name Is Khan in 2010. After refusing the role that subsequently went to Anil Kapoor in Danny Boyle's Slumdog Millionaire, 2008, Khan began shooting My Name Is Khan, 2010, his fourth collaboration with director Karan Johar and his sixth with Kajol. 152 The film is based on a true story and set against the backdrop of perceptions of Islam after the September 11 attacks. Khan plays Rizwan Khan, a Muslim suffering from mild Asperger syndrome who sets out on a journey across America to meet the country's president, a role that film scholar Stephen Teo sees as a symbol of assertive Raza values and another example of Khan representing NRI identity in global Bollywood. 153 To provide an accurate portrayal of a sufferer without disparagement, Khan spent several months researching his role by reading books, watching videos, and talking to people affected by the condition. 155 Upon release, My Name Is Khan became one of the highest-grossing Bollywood films of all time outside India. 110 and earned Khan his 8th Filmfare Award for Best Actor 58, equaling the record for the most wins in the category with Dilip Kumar. 156 J. Vesisberg from Variety noted how Khan portrayed the Asperger's sufferer with averted eyes, springy steps, and stuttered repetitions of memorized texts, believing it to have been a standout performance sure to receive the Autism Society's Gold Seal of Approval. 157. In 2011, Khan starred alongside Arjun Rampal and Kareena Kapoor in Anubhav Sinha's superhero film RA1, his first work in this subgenre, as a favor to his children. 158. The film follows the story of a London-based video game designer who creates a villainous character who escapes into the real world. It was billed as Bollywood's most expensive production. It had an estimated budget of 1.25 billion Indian rupees, $26.78 million US. 159. 160. Despite negative media coverage of the film's box office performance, RA1 was a financial success with a gross of 2.4 billion Indian rupees, $51.42 million US. 161. 162. The film, and Khan's portrayal of a dual role, received mixed reviews. While most critics praised his performance as the robotic superhero G.1, they criticized his portrayal of the video game designer Shekhar. 163. Khan's second release of 2011 was Dawn 2, a sequel to Dawn, 2006. 164. To prepare for his role, Khan exercised extensively as he performed most of the stunts himself. 165. His performance earned him positive reviews from critics. Nikut Kashmi of the Times of India said, "Shah Rukh remains in command and never loses his foothold, neither through the dramatic sequences nor through the action cuts." 166. The year's highest grossing Bollywood production abroad. 167. 168. It was showcased at the 62nd Berlin International Film Festival. 169. At an event for Chennai Express in 2013. Khan's only release in 2012 was Yash Chopra's swan song. 170. The romantic drama Jab Tak Hai Jaan, which saw him once again in a romantic role, starring opposite Katrina Kaif and Anushka Sharma. CNN considered the overall performance by Khan to have been one of his finest to date, but believed that Khan's first screen kiss of his career with Katrina Kaif, 20 years his junior, was an awkward one. 93. 171. Jab Tak Hai Jaan was a moderate financial success, earning over 2.11 billion Indian rupees, $39.49 million US worldwide. 172. 173. The film was showcased at the 2012 Marrakesh International Film Festival in Morocco, along with Kab Hai Kushi Kab Hai Gum, Veer Zara, and Dawn 2. 174. At the following Zee Cine Awards, Khan performed a tribute to the late Yash Chopra along with Kaif, Sharma, and several of Chopra's other past heroines. 175. In 2013, Khan starred in Rohit Shetty's action comedy Chennai Express for Red Chillies Entertainment, a film which earned mixed critical reviews and extensive criticism for its perceived disparagement of South Indian culture, though the film included a tribute to Tamil cinema star Rajinikanth. 176. Critic Khalid Mohammed thought that Khan overacted in the film and criticized him for re-rendering every old trick in the acting book. 177. Despite the criticism, the film broke many box office records for Hindi films in both India and abroad, surpassing Three Idiots to briefly become the highest-grossing Bollywood film of all time, with a gross of almost 4 billion Indian rupees, $68.26 million US, in worldwide ticket sales. 178. 179. On International Women's Day in 2013, The Times of India reported that Khan had requested a new convention with the name of his lead female co-stars appearing above his own in the credits. He claimed that the women in his life, including his co-stars, have been the reason for his success. 180. In 2014, the actor was featured in Farah Khan's ensemble action comedy Happy New Year, which co-starred Deepika Padukone, Abhishek Bachchan, and Bomani Rani, his third collaboration with the director. 181. Although Khan's unidimensional character was criticized. 182. The film became a major commercial success, grossing 3.8 billion Indian rupees, $64.85 million US, worldwide. 183. 184. 185. 2015 to 2022, career setbacks and hiatus. Khan in 2017. Khan next appeared alongside Kajol, Varundavan, and Kriti Sanon in Rohit Shetty's action comedy Dilwale, 2015. The film garnered mixed reviews, though it was financially profitable with a gross of 3.7 billion Indian rupees, $57.68 million US. 186 Namrata Joshi of The Hindu commented, with Dilwale, Rohit Shetty goes hopelessly wrong despite much that he had at his disposal, including a power-packed cast and producer, and felt that the attempt to repackage Khan and Kajol had backfired. 187 He then took on dual parts of a superstar and his doppelganger fan in Manish Sharma's action thriller Fan, 2016. Peter Bradshaw of The Guardian considered the film to be exhausting, bizarre yet watchable, and thought that Khan was aptly creepy as the obsessive admirer. 188 The film underperformed at the box office, and trade journalists attributed this failure to the film's nonconformity to mainstream formula. 189 Later that year, Khan portrayed the supporting part of a therapist to an aspiring cinematographer, Alia Bhatt, in Gauri Shinde's coming-of-age film Dear Zindagi. 190. In Rahul Dholkia's action crime film Raise, 2017, Khan took on the part of the titular anti-hero, a bootlegger turned mobster in 1980s Gujarat. In a typical mixed review, Pradeep D. Gupta of The Telegraph thought Khan's performance to be inconsistent, intense, and power-packed at times, but often slipping out of character into his usual mix of stock mannerisms. 191 Commercially, the film was a modest success, earning about 3.08 billion Indian rupees, $47.3 million US, worldwide. 192-193 Khan returned to the romantic genre with the role of a tourist guide who falls in love with a traveler, Anushka Sharma, in Imtiaz Ali's Jab Harry Met Sejal, 2017. In a review for Mint, Uday Bhatia criticized Khan's pairing with Sharma, 22 years his junior, writing that Khan had performed similar gestures of love decades ago to actors his own age. 194 He reunited with Sharma and Katrina Kaif in Anand L. Rai's romantic drama Zero, 2018, in which he played Bawa Singh, a dwarf involved in a love triangle. 195-196 The film received mixed reviews with praise directed to Khan's performance. 197-198 Writing for Hindustan Times, Raja Sen commended his dominating performance and tremendous energy, and Anna Vedikat of First Post called him an excellent fit for the role for allowing his naturally energetic personality, comic timing, and charm to take flight. 199-200 Both Jab Harry Met Sejal and Zero were box office flops. 201-202. According to a Box Office India report, Khan's stardom was impacted by his films failing to do well. 203 Following the release of Zero, Khan took a 4-year break from full-time acting, which was partly caused by the COVID-19 pandemic in India. He took the time off to attempt a career comeback. 204 During this period, he made extended special appearances in the 2022 films Brahmastra, Part 1, Shiva and Rocketry, The Nambi Effect. 205. 2023, Present, Resurgence. In 2023, Khan reunited with Yash Raj Films in the action thriller Pathaan, 2023, set in the YRF spy universe, in which he played an exiled field agent assigned to stop a terrorist attack in India. 206 Critic Sukanya Verma took note of Khan's weathered intensity, grisly charisma, and trademark wit, while Kaveri Bamse termed it a much-needed makeover of an aging Khan into an action star. 207-208 Pathaan broke several box office records, thus re-establishing Khan's stardom. 209-210 Khan took on another action film role in the same year in Atli's Jawan, playing father and son doppelgangers. 211 Nandini Ramnath of Scroll.in wrote that Khan's screen image, expansive, suffused with love, heroic in an old-fashioned way without being aggressively macho, irreverent but also sincere, helps sell a conceit that might have crashed with any other actor. 212 Jawan broke the record set by Pathaan. 213 Both films grossed over 10 billion Indian rupees, 120 million US dollars, to rank, respectively, as Hindi cinema's second and third biggest grossers worldwide. 214 making Khan the first Indian actor to deliver two films that earned over 10 billion Indian rupees. 215 For his performance in Jawan, he received his first National Film Award for Best Actor in a Leading Role. 216 217 In his final release of 2023, Khan starred in Rajkumar Hirani's Donkey, a social drama about an illegal immigration technique named Donkey Flight. 218 219 Uday Bhatia wrote that his role as a romantic feminist soldier patriot friend marked a break from Khan the action star, but offers no respite from the Khan the perfect screen idol. 220 Grossing over 4 billion Indian rupees, 47 million US dollars, Donkey emerged as Khan's third consecutive commercial success of the year, although it did not match up to the record grosses of Pathaan or Jawan. 221 Khan will continue his work in action films when starring with his daughter in Siddharth Anand's King, which will release in 2026. 222 Other work: film production and television hosting. At the 61st Filmfare Awards in 2016, which Khan hosted along with Kapil Sharma, Khan co-produced 3 films from 1999 to 2003 as a founding member of the partnership Dreams Unlimited. 95 After the partnership was dissolved, he and Gauri restructured the company as Red Chillies Entertainment 122, which includes divisions dealing with film and television production, visual effects, and advertising. 223 As of 2015, the company has produced or co-produced at least 9 films. 224 Either Khan or Gauri are usually given production credits, and he has appeared in most of the films, either in the lead role, or in a guest appearance. Khan was involved in several aspects of the making of RA1, 2011. Aside from acting, he produced the film, volunteered to write the console game script, dubbed for it, oversaw its technical development, and wrote the digital comics based on the film's characters. 225 226 Khan has occasionally done playback singing for his films. In Josh, 2000, he sang the popular song Apunbola to Mary Lila. He also sang in Dawn, 2006, and Jab Tak Hai John, 2012. 227 For Always Cab High, 2011, which was produced by Red Chillies. Khan participated in the lyrical composition. 228 In addition to his early television serial appearances, Khan has hosted numerous televised awards shows, including the Filmfare, Zee Cine, and Screen Awards. 229 230 231 In 2007, he replaced Amitabh Bachchan for one season as the host of Kaun Banega Crorepati, the Indian version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, 232 And a year later, Khan began hosting Kia Aap Panchvi Pass Se Tez Hein, the Indian version of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? 233 In 2011, he returned to television, appearing on Imagine TV's Zor Ka Hatka, Total Wipeout, the Indian version of Wipeout. Scenes featuring Khan were shot at the Yash Raj Studios in Mumbai. 234 Contrary to his earlier television anchoring jobs, Zor Ka Hatka, Total Wipeout performed poorly. It aired for only one season and became the lowest rated show hosted by a Bollywood star. 234 In 2017, Khan began hosting TED Talks India Nay Sock, a talk show produced by TED Conferences, LLC, which started aired on Star Plus. 235 Stage performances. Khan is a frequent stage performer and has participated in several world tours and concerts. In 1997, he performed in Asha Bhosle's Moments in Time concert in Malaysia, and returned the following year to perform with Karisma Kapoor for the Shah Rukh Khan Live in Malaysia concert. 236. The same year, he participated in the Awesome Foursome World Tour across the United Kingdom, Canada, and the United States along with Juhi Chawla, Akshay Kumar and Kajol, and resumed the tour in Malaysia the following year. 237. 238. In 2002, Khan featured with Amitabh Bachchan, Amir Khan, Priyati Zinta, and Aishwarya Rai in the show From India with Love at Manchester's Old Trafford and London's Hyde Park. The event was attended by more than 100,000 people. 239. Khan performed alongside Rani Mukherjee, Arjun Rampal, and Ashutosh Pikar in a 2010 concert at the St. Joseph High School field in Dhaka, Bangladesh. 240. The next year he joined Shahid Kapoor and Priyanka Chopra in the Friendship Concert, celebrating 150 years of India-South Africa friendship in Durban, South Africa. 241. Khan started an association with the Temptation series of concert tours by singing, dancing, and performing skits alongside Arjun Rampal, Priyanka Chopra, and other Bollywood stars in Temptations 2004, a stage show that toured 22 venues across the world. 242. The show played to 15,000 spectators at Dubai's Festival City Arena. 243. In 2008, Khan set up Temptation Reloaded, a series of concerts that toured several countries, including the Netherlands. 244. He performed alongside Dino Moria, Rani Mukherjee, and Dia Mirza at the Airtel Bindas concert tour in 2008. 245. 246. Another tour was held with Bipasha Basu and others in 2012 in Jakarta. 247. And in 2013 another series of concerts visited Auckland, Perth, and Sydney. 248. In 2014, Khan performed in Slam, the tour in the US, Canada, and London. 249. And also hosted the Indian premiere of the live talent show, Got Talent World Stage Live. 250. Ownership of Kolkata Knight Riders. In 2008, Khan, in partnership with Juhi Chawla and her husband Jay Mehta, acquired ownership rights for the franchise representing Kolkata in the 2020 cricket tournament Indian Premier League, IPL, for $75.09 million, and named the team Kolkata Knight Riders, KKR. 251. As of 2009, KKR was one of the richest teams in the IPL, with a brand value of $42.1 million. 252. The team performed poorly on the field during the first 3 years. 253. Their performance improved over time, and they became the champions for the first time in 2012. 253. And repeated the feat in 2014. 254. The Knight Riders hold the record for the longest winning streak by any Indian team in T20s, 14. 255. They won their third IPL title in the 2024 edition. 256. Khan performed alongside Sunil Chauhan and Shreya Saran at the opening ceremony of the IPL 2011 season, where they danced to Tamil songs. 257. He appeared again in 2013 alongside Katrina Kaif, Deepika Padukone, and Pitbull. 258. In May 2012, the Mumbai Cricket Association, MCA, banned him from the Wankhede Stadium for 5 years for getting into an argument with the security staff after a match between KKR and the Mumbai Indians. 259. Khan had, however, stated that he acted only after children, including his daughter, were being manhandled by the security staff. 259. 260. And that the officials were extremely high-handed and aggressive in their behavior. 261. He had been abused with communal indecent comment. 260. Later MCA officials had accused him of being drunk in one version of the story, hitting the guard, and of completely uncharacteristically abusing a female supporter of Mumbai Indians after the match in another version of the story, which Khan had maintained it was done to support their action and for cheap publicity. 260, 262, 263 Vankhedegard later contradicted MCA officials' claim and said Shah Rukh Khan had not hit him. 260 Khan later apologized to his fans after his team won the final match. 264 MCA revoked the ban in 2015. 265 and in 2016, Mumbai police informed that no cognizable offence was made out against Khan and they had come to the conclusion that Shah Rukh Khan was not drunk and did not use abusive language before minors at the Wankhede Stadium in 2012. 262, 263 appearances in music videos. In February 2019, Khan made a special appearance in the music video of the song Biba, featuring Marshmello and Shirley Senchia, and composed by Pritam. The video, inspired by Khan's memorable films, received positive response from fans, and Khan's cameo was well received. 266. In June 2025, Khan appeared in the music video for the Ed Sheeran song Sapphire, which also featured vocals from Arijit Singh. 267. The video was shot across various parts of India, and the song received acclaim from critics and fans. 268. In the media. Main article, Shah Rukh Khan in the media. Shah Rukh Khan wearing sunglasses and a vest at a promotional event. At a Tag Heuer press conference in 2012. Khan receives a considerable amount of media coverage in India, and is often referred to as King Khan, the Badshah of Bollywood, or the King of Bollywood. Chopra cites him as an ever-present celebrity, with 2 or 3 films a year, constantly running television ads, print ads, and gigantic billboards lining the streets of Indian cities. 274. He is the object of a sometimes fanatical following, with a fan base estimated to exceed 1 billion. 275. Newsweek named Khan as one of their 50 most powerful people globally in 2008 and called him the world's biggest movie star. 276. 277. In 2011 he was described as the biggest movie star you've never heard of, perhaps the world's biggest movie star, period, by Steven Zeitchik of the Los Angeles Times. G279 and has been called the world's biggest movie star in other international media outlets. See, according to a popularity survey, 3.2 billion people around the world know Khan, more than who know Tom Cruise. 283. In a 2022 readers' poll by Empire magazine, Khan was listed as one of the 50 greatest actors of all time. The magazine attributed his success to the outrageous amounts of his charisma and absolute mastery of his craft. Comfortable in almost every genre going, there's pretty much nothing he can't do. 284. In 2023, Time magazine named him one of the 100 most influential people in the world. 285. And he topped the list per a readers' poll. 286. Khan is one of the wealthiest celebrities in India, topping the Forbes India's Celebrity 100 list in 2012, 2013 and 2015. 287. 288. 289. His wealth has been estimated at $1.4 billion. 290. Khan owns several properties in India and abroad, including a £20 million apartment in London. 291. And a villa on the Palm Jumeirah in Dubai. 292. From 2023 to 2024, Khan ranked as the highest taxpayer in India. 293. Khan frequently appears on listings of the most popular, stylish, and influential people in India. He has regularly featured among the top 10 on the Times of India's list of the 50 most desirable men in India. 294. 295. And in a 2007 poll by the magazine Eastern Eye he was named the sexiest man in Asia. 296. Khan is often referred to as Brand SRK by media organizations because of his many brand endorsement and entrepreneurship ventures. 297. 298. He is one of the highest paid Bollywood endorsers and one of the most visible celebrities in television advertising, with up to a 6% share of the television advertisement market. 299 300 Khan has endorsed brands including Pepsi, Nokia, Hyundai, Dish TV, D-Decor, Lux, and Tag Heuer. 301 books have been published about him, 302 303, and his popularity has been documented in several non-fiction films, including the two-part documentary The Inner and Outer World of Shah Rukh Khan, 2005, 304, and the Discovery Travel and Living Channel's 10-part miniseries Living with the Superstar Shah Rukh Khan, 2010. 299 In 2007, Khan became the third Indian actor to have his wax statue installed at London's Madame Tussauds Museum, after Aishwarya Rai and Amitabh Bachchan. 306 additional versions of the statue were installed at Madame Tussauds museums in Los Angeles, Hong Kong, New York, and Washington. 307. Khan has been brand ambassador of various governmental campaigns, including Pulse Polio and the National AIDS Control Organization. 301 He is a member of the board of directors of the Make-A-Wish Foundation in India. 308 And in 2011 he was appointed by UNOPS as the first global ambassador of the Water Supply and Sanitation Collaborative Council. 309 He has recorded a series of public service announcements championing good health and proper nutrition, and joined India's Health Ministry and UNICEF in a nationwide child immunization campaign. 310 In 2011, he received UNESCO's Pyramid Khan Marni Award for his charitable commitment to provide education for children, becoming the first Indian to win the accolade. 311 In 2014, Khan became the ambassador for Interpol's campaign Turn Back Crime. 312 In 2015, Khan received a privileged degree from the University of Edinburgh, Scotland. 313 In 2018, Khan was honored by the World Economic Forum with their annual Crystal Award for his leadership in championing children's and women's rights in India. 314 315. In October 2019, Khan featured in a video launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to pay tribute to Mahatma Gandhi on his 150th birth anniversary. The preview of the video, which took place on October 20, 2019 at PMO, was attended by Khan, along with Amir Khan, Kangana Ranaut, Rajkumar Hirani, Jacqueline Fernandez, Sonam Kapoor, Ekta Kapoor, Varun Sharma, Jackie Shroff, Imtiaz Ali, Sonu Nigam, Kapil Sharma, and many other dignitaries. 316 317 318 Khan's distinctive voice and mannerisms have inspired many imitators and voice actors. 319 In the Hindi-dubbed version of the cartoon series Augie and the Cockroaches, Saurav Chakrabarti emulates Khan's voice for the character Augie. 320. In April 2020, Khan announced a series of initiatives to help the Government of India and the state governments of Maharashtra, West Bengal, and Delhi mitigate the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as relief measures for thousands of underprivileged people and daily wage laborers affected by the lockdown. 321 322 He offered his 4-story personal office space to the Brihanmumbai Municipal Corporation to be used as a quarantine center for coronavirus patients. 323. On May 5, 2025, Khan attended the Met Gala in Manhattan, becoming the first Bollywood male actor to do so and making his debut appearance. 324 His outfit was designed by fashion designer Sabyasachi Mukherjee. 325. Awards and recognitions. Main article, list of awards and nominations received by Shah Rukh Khan. Khan is one of the most decorated Bollywood actors. 58 He has received 14 Filmfare Awards from 30 nominations and special awards 326 including winning 8 for Best Actor. He is tied for the most in this category with Dilip Kumar. 156 Khan has won the Filmfare Award for Best Actor for his performances in Biazigar, 1993, Dil Will Dulhania Le Jayenge, 1995, Dil to Pagal Hai, 1997, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, 1998, Devdas, 2002, Swads, 2004, Chukta, India, 2007, and My Name is Khan, 2010. 67 He also won the National Film Award for Best Actor in a Leading Role in 2025 for his performance in Jawan. 216. Khan was awarded the Padma Shri by the Government of India in 2005. 58 The Government of France has awarded him both the Order of Arts and Letters, 2007, 327 and the 5th degree of the French Legion of Honor, Chevalier de la Légion d'Honneur, 2014. 328 Khan has received 5 honorary doctorates, the first from the University of Bedfordshire in 2009, 329 the second from the University of Edinburgh in 2015, 330 the third from Maulana Azad National Urdu University in 2016, 331 and his latest from the University of Law and La Trobe University in 2019. 332 333. Personal life. Shah Rukh Khan standing beside his wife Gauri at a party in 2012. Khan with his wife Gauri in 2012. Khan married Gauri Chibber, a Punjabi Hindu, in a traditional Hindu wedding ceremony on October 25, 1991, after a 6-year courtship. 334 335 They have a son Aryan, born 1997, 336 and a daughter Suhana, born 2000. 337 In 2013, they became parents of a third child named Abram. 338 who was born through a surrogate mother. 339 Both of his elder children have made their debut in the entertainment industry. Khan has stated that Aryan studied filmmaking at the USC School of Cinematic Arts in California, co-wrote and directed a Netflix series titled The BADS of Bollywood. 341 While Suhana, who served as assistant director for Khan's film Zero, 2018, has studied drama and acting at NYU's Tisch School of the Arts. She made her debut in the Netflix film The Archies. 342 343 Suhana made her acting debut in November 2019, in a short film titled The Grey Part of Blue. 344 According to Khan, while he strongly believes in Islam, he also values his wife's religion. His children follow both religions. At his home the Quran is situated next to the murti of Hindu deities. 345. Although Khan was given the birth name Shah Rukh Khan, he prefers his name to be written as Shah Rukh Khan, and is commonly referred to by the initialism SRK. 346. As of October 2025, Khan has a net worth of $1.40 billion. Deepika Padukone, pronounced Deepka, born January 5, 1986, is an Indian actress who works predominantly in Hindi films. Her accolades include 3 Filmfare Awards. Time named her one of the 100 most influential people in the world in 2018 and awarded her the Time 100 Impact Award in 2022. Padukone, the daughter of the badminton player Prakash Padukone, was born in Copenhagen and raised in Bangalore. As a teenager, she played badminton in national-level championships but left her career in the sport to become a fashion model. She soon received offers for film roles and made her acting debut in 2006 as the title character of the Kannada film Aishwarya. Padukone then played a dual role opposite Shah Rukh Khan in her first Bollywood release, the romance Om Shanti Om, 2007, which won her the Filmfare Award for Best Female Debut. Padukone received praise for her starring role in the romance Love Aajkal, 2009. But this was followed by a brief setback. The romantic comedy Cocktail, 2012, marked a turning point in her career, and she gained further success with starring roles in the romantic comedies Ye Jawani Hai Diwani and Chennai Express, both 2013, the heist comedy Happy New Year, 2014, Sanjay Leela Bhansali's period dramas Bajirao Mastani, 2015, and Padmavat, 2018, and the Hollywood action film XXX, Return of Xander Cage, 2017. She also received critical acclaim for playing a character based on Juliet in Bhansali's Kalyan Ki Ras Leela Ram Leela, 2013, and a headstrong daughter in Paiku, 2015, winning 2 Filmfare Awards for Best Actress. Following a short hiatus and producing 2 films under her own company Co-Productions, Padukone took on roles in top-grossing action films, including Pathaan, 2023, Fighter and Kalki 2898 AD, both 2024. Padukone is the founder of the Live Love Laugh Foundation, which creates awareness on mental health in India, for which she received the World Economic Forum's Crystal Award in 2018. She also participates in stage shows, has designed her own line of clothing for women, and is a prominent celebrity endorser for brands and products. Padukone has walked the Met Gala red carpet in Manhattan thrice, in 2017, 2018, and 2019. Her other ventures include startup investments and a self-care brand. Padukone is married to her frequent co-star Ranveer Singh, with whom she has a daughter. Early life and modeling career. Deepika Padukone was born on January 5, 1986 in Copenhagen, Denmark, to Konkani-speaking Indian parents. 123 Her father, Prakash Padukone, is a former professional badminton player and her mother, Ajayula, is a travel agent. 4 Her younger sister, Anisha, is a golfer. 5 Her paternal grandfather, Ramesh, was a secretary of the Mysore Badminton Association. 6 The family relocated to Bangalore, India when Padukone was a year old. 7 She was educated at Bangalore Sophia High School and completed her pre-university education at Mount Carmel College. 8 She subsequently enrolled at the Indira Gandhi National Open University for a Bachelor of Arts degree in Sociology, but dropped out due to scheduling conflicts with her modeling career. 7-9 Padukone has said that she was socially awkward as a child and did not have many friends. 7 The focus of her life was badminton, which she played competitively from a young age. Describing her daily routine in a 2012 interview, Padukone said, "I would wake up at 5 in the morning, go for physical training, go to school, again go for playing badminton, finish my homework, and go to sleep." 7. Padukone continued to pursue a career in badminton throughout her school years and played the sport in national-level championships. She also played baseball in a few state-level tournaments. 10 While concentrating on her education and sporting career, Padukone also worked as a child model, first appearing in a couple of advertising campaigns at the age of 8.